Hello everyone and welcome into the Finley Rec Center here in North Philadelphia for this video presentation of the Alumni League right here on SFBN. We have a bit of a different schedule, only having 2 games tonight rather than the typical 3. The first game of the night features 2 teams looking to secure their first wins of the season. Roxborough winless in their first 2 games and Girard College winless in their first 3. The squads are coming off nearly identical losses in the score column from Saturday, with the Lincoln Rail Splitters beating Roxborough 66-57 and Girard falling 65-57 to Newman University. For more on tonight's game, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, Kiana DeJesus, who's standing with Roxborough's Mike Wilson. Hey, Kiana.
Here with Roxborough's Mike Wilson. After last season's Final Four matchup between you guys and the Girard College with the buzzer beater shot that sent Girard College to the Alumni League Finals, how did that unfortunate situation motivate you guys in this season?
Like when we lost that game, it was an unfortunate situation. Wish we had some replays to see that we actually did win the game, but it's no big deal. But we just wanted to come back and show that we could compete. And, like last season, I know that I came on late and a few other guys just show that, the team that we do have, we can really compete to play in the championship. So that's why we came back.
What does Roxborough plan on doing differently this season?
We're going to play harder, less complaining with the refs, and, just come together when the times that need to come together the most and see if we can figure it out.
Before I let you go, give us a little background on your basketball career for the people who may not know.
I graduated in 2010 and I played prep school basketball, and then I went on to commit to Prairie View A&M in Division I school in Houston. Then I transferred up to Westchester and finished my college career at Westchester. And I played 5 years of pro overseas, and so yeah, that's pretty much my career. Now I'm here hanging with you guys. So yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. Back to you, Hayden.
Thanks, Kiana. Certainly a very interesting background from Mike Wilson, who's trying to steer this team back on the right track. He has led Roxborough in scoring in their first 2 games with 30 points in the first game and 26 in the second game. Tonight, he'll try to follow his excellent performances, but try to convert it into a W as well. Wilson is still in the top 25 player rankings after the new ones came out yesterday. He did slide from the 17th spot down to 24. On the other end, John Johnson for Girard College. He was at number 3. He's slid down to 9. And Gary Gordon, who was in the 11th spot, down to 21st. Those 2 guys have led their squad in scoring in each of their first 3 games. On Johnson, he had a team-high 16 points on Saturday, and cleaning up on the glass was Gary Gordon, who had his first double-double of the season, tallying 12 points and 12 rebounds for his first double-double of the season. There's about 30 seconds left on the clock here at Finley Rec Center. We're going to take a break right before we get started for the Alumni League matchup between Roxborough and Girard College. Welcome back into the Finley Rec Center, where we are about to get set to jump the ball here between Roxborough and Girard College. Both teams once again looking for their first victories of the season. Starting 5 on the floor for Roxborough is Mike Wilson, who we just heard from in our pregame show, and he's surrounded by Chris Dowdy, alongside with Chris Anthony, and along with Tariq Felt for Roxborough. For Girard College, they've got Akil Younger, Andre Rivers, John Johnson, of course, the standout from Girard, with Gary Gordon. Jump ball, and we are underway here from the Finley Rec Center. Tariq Feltz on the left side of the court and getting blocked with the first shot of the night. Swing it to the right half of the court. Dish it back to the top. That is Akil Younger, puts up the layup and it's off. Rebound no good. Wilson on the other end, dishes it off, and putting it in is Chris Dowdy for the first points of the night. Gary Gordon with the ball. He'll dish it off to Amar Ford Bay. Dancing is Akil Younger, and he puts the moves on Dowdy, but misses the jump hook. Long three, Wilson, it's good. Mike Wilson with his first points of the night, and it puts Roxborough up 5-0 here in the first quarter. Again, one of 2 games tonight, and losing control of the ball is Girard's Amar Ford Bay. Close side of the court, and losing the ball is Andre Rivers. Girard able to stick with it, and it is out of bounds off of Roxborough. It'll stay with Girard. Shot is no good. Bring it down to the left side of the court. Swing it, open look, and Dowdy is off the mark. Bringing it up the court, Akil Younger puts a move on, and he falls, but gets the pass off to David Ware. Playing in his first game for Girard College, he gets them on the board as a three-pointer is off. Dish it down low in the paint. Layup no good, second attempt. And able to put it down is Andre Rivers. Rivers coming off of 10 points in his last game. On the other end of the court, it's Dowdy missing a right-handed layup. Score is 5-4. Trying to give Girard the lead. Layup no good. Up a man. And that time it's good again for Mike Wilson, his second made basket of the night. He's got 5. Taking it slow now is Girard. Ford Bay dishes it off. Now he gets it back from the free throw line. Shot is good. Gary Gordon with his first bucket of the night. Just a tad under 5:30 to play here as Gordon hits the deck, and the layup is off from Wilson. Now bringing it up the court is Ford Bay. 3. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Girard. It's Gary Gordon with the ball in his hands. Guarded by Tariq Feltz. Dish off, and the jump shot no good. Rebounded though by Ford Bay. And that jump shot again is off, rebounded by the other brother Feltz. Dowdy gives it off. Wilson, another three. It's good. Mike Wilson, 3 for 3 to start his evening. And he has Roxborough up 11-6 with 4:31 to go here in the first quarter. Now a double team gets put on Akil Younger. He misses the shot off of the glass. Swing it again. That one's Dowdy. 3 ball is good. CJ Dowdy. And a timeout called by Roxborough, or excuse me, Girard College, after Roxborough jumps ahead to a 14-6 lead. All thanks to Mike Wilson. We had him in the pregame. He's ranked 9th after the player rankings came out yesterday. He slid, though, from 3 to that 9 spot, so maybe coming out with a bit more fire here tonight. As Roxborough up 14-6, 2 teams that are looking for their first victory of the season. And it's Roxborough off to the hot start. Timeout buzzer sounds off here. As we get set, it's Roxborough 14 and Girard 6 with 4:12 to go here in the first on a Thursday evening here in North Philadelphia. First play out of the timeout. Let's see what Girard tries to run. Dish it off. And looking for a foul was Akil Younger. He got bumped. No call. And on the other end, it's Chris Anthony getting denied. As Akil Younger still arguing about that call on the other end of the floor. Mike Wilson. Shot is no good, and a foul called on Younger, who is even more heated up. Walking over to the ref, his head coach is backing him up as well. It's Mike Wilson at the line. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw attempt, rims in. So Wilson goes 2 for 2 from the line. He's got more points than the entire Girard team thus far here early in the first. Spin move and putting in the layup is Gary Gordon, and now the pass is intercepted from Amar Ford Bay. Get it up the court. And a travel is called on David Ware. Ware making his debut for Girard College tonight. And their first points of the game as well. Wilson dancing. Trying to get by Younger. 3 ball is good again. Mike Wilson, 4 for 4. Layup on the other end, no good, but getting fouled. And going to the line for the first time tonight for Girard College is Gary Gordon. Gordon led the team in scoring the first 2 games, did not in their previous one, but did have his first double-double of the season as he misses the first shot from the line. Racked up 12 points along with 12 rebounds. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. Quickly getting it up the court is Roxborough. It's Dowdy with the ball. Pump fake, a 3, and a great pass to Felt, who blows the layup. 3 ball jumping up in the air and getting blocked was Younger, but he's able to dish it off to Ware. who puts it in from the free throw line. Dowdy trying to make a move on the other end, and shot is airballed. Kick out in the corner after the offensive rebound, and it's no good. But again, Roxborough able to stick with it. Wilson again, rims in! Oh my goodness! Mike Wilson is 5 for 5. On the other end, Wilson called for his first foul. Doesn't agree with the call as he flies down the other end of the court with the basketball. So Wilson certainly feeling it offensively as we're down to 5 seconds on the running clock. The free throw put up by Gordon. No good. Buzzer has sounded. Gordon will shoot his second free throw, 22-12, and Gordon hits it. So at the end of one quarter, it is Roxborough 22 and Girard College 13. We'll be back right after this break here at the Finley Rec Center. Welcome back into the Finley Rec Center where we are about to start the second quarter here between Roxborough and Girard College. Both teams looking for their first victory again of the season. And Girard, after starting the quarter down by 9, a quick bucket there from Gary Gordon, who will head to the line again. He went 1 of 2 from the line to end the first. And he'll go there for 1. And he sinks that free throw, cuts the lead to 6. Wilson bringing up the ball for Roxborough. 5 for 5 to start his night, being tightly guarded, puts it up again, and that's off. First missed shot of the night for Wilson. Now on the other end of the court and losing the ball is Ford Bay. Dowdy up the court, 3 ball, pull up is good. Chris Dowdy with his second 3 of the night. Quickly back up the court is Girard. And again, out of bounds call. It'll stay with Girard. Where to inbound it? To Gordon. Gordon tries to get by the Roxborough defender, but fails to do so. Gets blocked up at the rim. Losing the ball, though, is Dowdy, and Gordon sticks with it. Outlet pass is stolen by Wilson. And he just blows by. Fancy pass and getting denied is Anthony Patterson. Now up the under end of the court, 3-on-1, and some great defense there from Matt Wisely to prevent a Girard bucket. Girard will slow things down by 9, but looking right up the court and wide open for the layup is Andre Rivers for his first bucket of the night. Timeout called by Girard, or excuse me, Roxborough. We're up by 7. They led as many as 9. Just trying to get their momentum back after a wide open bucket on the fast break for Girard. It was their first points of the night. For Ford Bay. Girard just trying to catch their breath, getting coached up. It's Ware, Rivers, Ford Bay, Younger on the court with John Johnson. Checking into the game for the first time tonight is Parrish Grant. And a layup is good for Mike Wilson. His 6th field goal made of the night. And it puts Girard up 27-18. 3-ball is good. First shot of the night goes down for Akil Younger. 27-21. And there's a deep 2. And a foul is called below. Appeared to be on Wisely. Some chirping back from Roxborough. Ford Bay bringing the ball up the court, 6:15 to play here in the Finley Rec Center. Girard down by 8. Younger puts a move on Wilson, lost the ball, and he's called for a travel. Good defense there from Wilson to hang in there defensively. So he'll bring the ball up the court. Bounce pass. And kicking it out, long 2, and it's good for Matt Wisely. His first bucket of the night puts Girard up by double digits. Or excuse me, Roxborough up by double digits. Pass stolen by Wilson, leaves it up the court. There is Patterson, and his layup is good. It's the biggest lead of the night for Roxborough, 33-21. Girard trying to slow things down now a bit. Rivers brings it up the court, and his layup is off the glass and through. Wilson, fancy pass. Patterson thought about a 3, but he'll hold on to it. Dishes it off to Dowdy at the top of the key. Wilson backs down. Now getting double team, puts the shot up, and it's air ball. Good defense there, but it's out of bounds. Off of Andre Rivers, who disagrees with the call, and he actually stands corrected because the referee just overturned it, so it will be Girard ball. Rivers taking it up the court. Guarded by Wisely, puts a move on, and the left-hand layup no good, but following through for Girard is David Ware. Trying to chip into this Roxborough lead. Long 3, Dowdy, step back, no good, and rebounded by Rivers. Ball poked out from behind by Wisely. He was looking for an over-the-back call on that rebound. Gary Gordon bringing it up the court for Girard. Quick move, Euro step, layup, no good. Rebounded by Patterson, quick outlet pass to Dowdy, and his left-hander is good up off the glass. And a technical foul is assisted to a player on Girard, not quite sure who it is. Patterson will take the free throws for Roxborough, and too strong on the first. Excuse me, that's Parrish Grant who took the free throw. And losing the ball on the other end is Girard, and putting the left-hander layup in is Chris Dowdy. Back to a 12-point lead. Roxborough sitting comfortably here. Girard trying to chip into the lead. Shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Roxborough, and a layup on the other side, no good. Rebounded though by Wisely on the offensive glass. Wilson to the corner. Grant swings it across. Dowdy, pump fake 3. And he'll drive inside, dish it off to Patterson. Kick out Wilson. 3 ball, no good, but a follow through from Wisely is tapped in. Largest lead of the night for Roxborough. Up 39-25, 2:22 to go here in the second quarter. Girard. Shot there is good. From Gary Gordon, he is leading Girard in scoring tonight. And now just trying to get some defensive stops. Grant to Wisely with Wilson at the top of the key. Dishes it off to Wisely, and his layup is good. Girard just needs to get stops. Try and claw back into this ball game. And there's a steal. Wilson wide open, and the left-handed layup puts Girard up by 16. Nearly stolen the inbound pass was Wilson. As Ford Bay slows things down. The top of the key, dishes it off to Rivers. Gets trapped down below. Able to dump it off to Gordon. His shot, no good. Rebounded there by Wilson. Kick to Postel. 3 ball Wilson, too strong off of the back of the iron. And it's Ford Bay again coming up with the defensive rebound. Girard slowing things down. They look a little sluggish out there, and a foul. Assisted to Chris Dowdy. And a timeout going to be called by Girard College with 52.1 seconds to play. They're facing their biggest deficit of the night, down by 16. It's 43-27. And we're going to have a halftime break shortly after the 52 seconds are up. And it'll be Girard coming out of the timeout with the basketball. Put up 27 points thus far in the first half, but it's the defense that have been a bit sluggish out there. In their first 3 games, they've allowed over 50 points a game, and Roxborough has already put up 43. In their 3 losses, Girard College has allowed 56 points, 54, and 57. So they've been keeping their teams in that, 58, 61, and 65. Roxborough seems to be on pace with that tonight. Kick out to the right elbow. Jump shot no good. Rebounded by Wisely. Right side of the court, swings it to Wilson. Wilson right back for the right-hander layup, and putting it in is Parrish Grant. His first bucket of the night. 25 seconds to go. Girard with the ball on the left side of the court. Dumps it off for Gordon. Gordon dancing with 15 to go. Spin move, and he puts the layup in. Wilson up the other end. With 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Dowdy will take the 3, and in and out. Gordon, the rebound, brings it up the court with 1 second to go. He dumps it off. The shot is good at the buzzer for David Ware. So we've played 1 half here at the Finley Rec Center, and now they are calling off that basket at the very end from David Ware. Originally, the basket was said to be taken before the buzzer hit, but the officials decided to reverse that call. So at the end of 1 half here at the Finley Rec Center, it's Roxborough over Girard College, 45-29. Welcome back into the Finley Rec Center here in North Philadelphia for some second half action between Girard College and Roxborough. Both teams looking for their first win. It's Roxborough off to the quick start, up 45-29. Mike Wilson leads all scorers with 21 first half points. Gary Gordon, who has the ball now for Girard College, jumps it off, and a foul, and it's going the other way. Gordon called for an illegal screen. He led Girard in first half scoring with 16 points. Grant has it on the near side of the basket. Fakes a three, holds on, and now he'll shoot it. And it's off the glass, but rebounded by Wisely, and a foul called there on David Ware. So Roxborough will inbound the top of the key. It's going to be Grant who gives it in to Wilson. Wilson being heavily guarded. Dump it off, swing it, other side of the court, three ball is off. Girard got the stop that they need, just trying to execute now offensively. Ware puts up the shot, and it's good. Basically same shot, just on the opposite side of the court, nailed by Ware. It was waved off to end the first half. Wilson, three ball, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot three. Just a bad closeout there from Girard. It was Akil Younger called for the foul. First three free throws put up from Wilson. It's good. 3 for 3 from the line. Now he's 4 for 4. No John Johnson tonight for Girard, which certainly speaks to their troubles. They've lost every game by single digits, but trail by 17 here in the third quarter. Long two is off the glass. Too strong. Wisely, top of the key, Grant. Being guarded by Gordon. Puts the move on, step back, long two. Is no good. Ford Bay brings it up the court. Dishes it off to Gordon. Gordon is fouled as he hits the deck hard. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. At 18 first half points, looking for his first points of the second half. Free throw hits off the front of the rim and in. Second attempt is money. Wilson inbounds to Grant, who will just give it right back to him to bring it up the court. Wilson started out on fire. 5 for his first 5. Now a tough fadeaway is no good. Wisely is able to draw a foul. Girard is not happy about it. They've certainly displayed their disappointment tonight with the referee as Anthony inbounds to Wilson, and will kick it out. Feltz, 3 ball, wide open, too strong, or too short. As Postel takes it to the rack and is fouled, he'll go to the line for the first time tonight. Postel did not score in his first game with Girard. This is his second of their 4 games that he's appeared in. Now looking for his first points of the season. And that one's too strong off the back of the iron. With 4 minutes. Andre Rivers checks into the game for Amar Ford Bay. And there's the first points of the season for Antoine Postel. Grant brings it up the near side of the court, guarded by Postel. Give it to Wilson, down below to Feltz. And his shot is blocked by Gordon. Stays with Roxborough. Feltz at the top of the key. This time will give it off for a 3 ball. That's no good. That was Chris Anthony missing the 3. Gordon bringing it up the court. Dishes off where he likes that mid-range jumper, but that time it's no good. Rebounded by Grant. He'll give it down below to Wisely, who picks up another foul. That one's on Andre Rivers, who just subbed into the game. We're going to have a Roxborough substitution. Tariq Feltz is out with Anthony Patterson checking into the game. 3 ball from Wisely, no good. Here comes Postel. Puts the moves on Wilson, and the layup is good. So Postel maybe just needed that confidence after seeing the ball go in from the line. Gets his first field goal of the regular season. Girard down by 12, just looking to get stops and pile them up, and the ball goes off of the foot of Wilson, but a foul called on Akil Younger. Now Younger and Wilson exchange some words. As Wilson is walking over to the line, Younger is following him. Wilson misses his first one from the line. That's his first missed free throw tonight. Clock below 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Wilson goes 0 for 2 from the line, and the ball will go the other way, out of bounds on the rebound attempt off of Parrish Grant. Mike Wilson checks out of the game. Dump it down below quickly to Rivers, who is fouled below the basket. Each team rocking with 6 guys tonight. It's Ford Bay on the bench right now for Girard, and Wilson the leading scorer for Roxborough. First free throw is nailed down by Andre Rivers. 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And that free throw is too strong off of the back of the iron and rebounded by Wisely. Dowdy holding slowly but being tightly guarded at half court by Younger. Pokes it out of the hands of Dowdy, sticks with it. Very aggressive defense. And he falls to the floor. Everybody's hitting the deck, and it's out of bounds off of Roxborough. Great defense there displayed from Girard College. Gordon dumps it down low. Rivers, and it's a single-digit lead. They were down as much as 17. Grant on the other end of the floor blows the layup. Gordon with 3 seconds, with 2 at the buzzer. That one is good. Girard College cuts the lead to 7. As we'll head into the fourth quarter, they trailed as many as 17 points tonight. But a quick burst in the last 2 minutes puts the lead to 7. At the end of 3, it's Roxborough 48, Girard College 41. Start of the fourth quarter here in North Philadelphia. Girard College trailed it by 17 points in the second half, but they have cut it to single digits on a quick burst to end the third quarter. All coming with Mike Wilson on the bench. He starts the fourth quarter there as well. Matt Wisely has the ball at the top of the key, and he loses the ball but stays with it. 3 bodies on him, just throws it up, no good. Rebounded though, stays with Roxborough. 3 ball from Grant, no good, and a whistle is blown. And a foul is going to be called on Andre Rivers. Rivers did not have a foul in the first half. Grant has the ball. Wilson is still on the bench. Grant 3, no good. Rebounded by Younger. Takes the ball up the court, and he loses it, but he's fouled by Chris Dowdy. Gary Gordon to inbound on the far half. Akil Younger with Girard running a play. Has the ball in the far half. Now he's getting double teamed, and it works out for Roxborough because Chris Anthony comes up with the steal. It's Grant with the ball near the bench of Roxborough. He'll take a wide open 3. Too short. Rebound though stays with Roxborough. Gordon is still on the floor. Dowdy, kick out Wisely. Long range 2, no good, and on the floor is Gary Gordon. Will be helped up by Postel. Foul called. Shot wouldn't have counted regardless. Mike Wilson still on the bench. Just under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth. Which one of these teams will pick up their first victory of the season? And that bucket is good from Postel. 48-43. Roxborough taking it slow. We'll see when Mike Wilson wants to check into the game. Patterson gives it to Grant. Taking things very slowly, trying to get Wisely open down below. They get it to him. And a 3-second defensive violation is called on Akil Younger. So Chris Dowdy will go to the line. His first free throw is off the back of the iron, and in comes Mike Wilson. When he left the game in the third quarter, his team was up by double digits. Now he steps on with just a 5-point lead. They give it to him immediately, guarded by Younger. He falls to the floor, but the backhanded shot no good. Gordon on the other end. And an offensive foul, a charge drawn by Grant. So Parrish Grant able to stay still, draw the offensive foul. He'll inbound the ball to Dowdy. Guarded full court. Wilson down below, being guarded by Younger. They've been physical all night with each other, and his pass is stolen. Ware brings it up the court. His layup swatted away and rebounded by Grant. Up the court, Wilson. And he is fouled by Younger. Or excuse me, the foul is charged to, yeah, that is Younger. Grant will inbound. Refs deemed it wasn't a shot attempt. 4:45 to go. It was Roxborough from the start. They haven't trailed yet tonight. Mike Wilson hit his first 5 shots to put Roxborough ahead quickly. And there's his 7th made basket of the night from the field. Wilson on fire. Just continues to shine. 4 minutes to go. Girard down by 7. Gordon trying to make a move without his main man, John Johnson, tonight. Postel in the corner, and his pass nearly stolen. It was tipped by Wilson. And a shot clock violation. That's the first shot clock violation of the night. Counted to Girard. Under 4 minutes to go. Wilson under the basket. Girard continues to swing. Grant, top of the key, 3, too strong. Wilson taps it back out. And Patterson swings it over. 3 ball again, no good. Again, Wilson got a hand on the rebound, unable to come up with it. On the other end, it's Gordon. Puts a move on, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Clock is running. Girard down by 7. Gordon with the opportunity to cut it to 5. With 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. First free throw from Gordon rattles home. And a timeout is going to be called by Girard. Trailing by 6 points, 2:47 to go here in North Philadelphia. These two teams have been scrapping it out all night. We've seen a very physical game. One that didn't appear was going to be this close at the end. Roxborough had a lead as many as 17 in the second half. But Girard College has been able to stick in with it. Gary Gordon will go to the line. He still has 1 free throw to shoot after he was fouled with 2:47 to go. Can cut the Roxborough lead to 5. Both of these teams looking for their first win of the season. Roxborough 0-2 and Girard College 0-3. One of these winless streaks to start the season will snap tonight. Ref's just confirming that it's 1 free throw. Gary Gordon was trying to buy himself another one. He said that he was shooting 2. When he will be shooting 1 more. 2:47 to go. It's short. Rebounded, though, by Ford Bay. He was on the bench nearly the entire second half. Gets a huge rebound. Now Postel layup, no good. Puts it back up. And he is obstructed by his own teammate. And now Roxborough going to slow things down here with 2:30 up by 2 possessions. It's Wisely putting it up off the glass to put Roxborough up by 8. Younger quickly down the other end of the court. No good. Rebounded by Wisely. And he'll give it to Wilson. And he is fouled by Gordon. 2:10 to go. Roxborough will inbound. Gonna have a Girard substitution. Ware will sit as Rivers checks in for defensive purposes. Grant with the ball. He'll let things roll down a bit. 14 on the shot clock. Grant really milking this clock. 1:47 on the game clock. 5 to shoot. It's Wisely with 3 seconds. 2. Wisely puts up the layup, and it's good. Matt Wisely with 1:37 to go. A bit of a dagger to put Roxborough up by 10. 3 ball is good from Amar Ford Bay, his first basket of the night. Shot clock wasn't started immediately when Roxborough got the ball, but driving quickly is Grant, but he'll get the rebound. Quick kick out Wilson. 3 ball no good. Wisely gets it back though. Pass nearly thrown out of bounds. Wilson has it though. He'll send it to the top of the key. It's Dowdy. Under a minute to go here at the Finley Rec Center. Kick out in the 3. Wide open is Parrish, and he misses. Postel, other end of the court. Gary Gordon on the reverse layup. It's good. 41.4 to go. Gets it up the other half of the court, and now a foul will stop the clock with all threes up there. 33.3 to go. Roxborough up by 5. They're going to inbound the ball. It's going to be Anthony Patterson with those responsibilities. Get it into Grant. Grant getting double teamed, and now he's fouled. 30.5 seconds to play. That's the time left that Roxborough is from their first victory of the season. First free throw from Grant is short. Following this game, we'll have Comtech, who is 3-0, facing Rowan University, 1-2. That game will be shortly after this one as Grant hits the second free throw, Down by 6. Younger's got to put a shot up quickly. He puts up a 2, no good. Rebounded by Wisely. Gets it up the other end of the court, but it's tipped by Postel. Corner. And a kick out swing. Gordon, 3 ball short. Rebounded by Dowdy. And he is fouled by Younger. So just some icing on the cake here to be applied by Dowdy. With Roxborough up by 6 seconds, 11.3 to go. Dowdy's first one is money. And he nails both of them. Girard now up by 8. Just some finishing touches on this ball game. As Ford Bay will take a 3. No good, rebounded by Wisely. And Wilson will hold on to it, and that is the ball game. Roxborough with their first win of the season. They improved to 1-2 after losses to Academy Park and the Rincon Rail Splitters. They defeat Girard College 57-49. It was a game that they led the entire way through. Did get a bit close there at the end, though. They were up as many as 17 in the second half. That was thanks to a quick start from Mike Wilson, who hit his first 5 shots of the ball game. As Girard College now falls to 0-4 with this loss. And it was a tough one without their main star, John Johnson, who led them in scoring in their last game. It was a lot to pick up for their co-star, Gary Gordon, who is standing by courtside with our very own Keita De Jesus.
Here post-game with Girard College's Gary Gordon. Take us through what it was like coming up short in the championships to Penwood last season and what you guys plan on doing differently this season.
You just gotta play tougher, play through the cause for real, for real. I feel like it's cool, like it was alright against Penwood, like, look at you. But no, yeah, it was cool against Penwood. We just fell short, just like, I don't agree with some calls and all that, but we just gotta play through it. We just had a couple mental lapses and all, that's it. But, we got a slow start this season too, but we be back, don't worry about it, we got it.
So currently being 0-4, how do you guys plan on bouncing back after this?
Cooking everybody else we about to play. Literally, we gonna cook everybody else we about to play. That's the only choice. We gotta win. We 0-4, like we gotta snap one time.
Oh yeah? How come? How do you say that? Why do you say that?
Cause we 0-4, we snap, we win. We back in the chip like we was last year. That's all it's about. We getting there though. We gonna be cool.
All right, great. And last one, John Johnson not being here tonight. How did him not being here tonight affect you guys?
He our bucket. You already know he the bucket. He the bucket, man. Nobody can't guard ball in this league. You feel me? But
Well, great luck with the rest of your season.
thank you, thank you. All right, Joe.
So that was the voice of Gary Gordon, and you heard him. Girard College falls to 0-4 on the season. As Roxborough gets their first victory, they go to 1-2. Girard College 0-4 after Roxborough's 57-49 defeat. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Be sure to stay tuned for our next game between Comtech and Rowan University. I'm Hayden Bandel. Catch us on the other side.